Good morning. Hello. How are you? What up, Swank? How's it going? It is 10:30. This game. What do we do? Kim's gone for the day. Let's see if Kuno S has anything to say.
Trying to sneak up on me again.
We go talk to Kuno. I think we've done everything today that I wanted to. Oh. Okay, let's go wash ourselves. Oh, you know what? We could probably do some of this shit. I'm not exactly sure how to read this. Is there a church that we have somehow not been to? Like, some of these things we should go and try out. We have so many fucking... Like, what the shit is this? What is Samaran butter? I don't remember most of this. We just have so many level ups. We should do something with it. I mean, surely when people play this game, they don't have this many level ups. Probably being too conservative in my skilling. Go talk to Kuno. I still want to go talk to that lady. We paid Gart. We're good there.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
Yeah, we've given the money to Gart. I don't know what we're gonna do for tomorrow's money.
He fucked the tree up. Fucked it good. It was porno.
Jesus Christ. This is awful. Here, I'll push back. This is dumb.
Can't tell Kuno what words to use. Fucking kipped.
Imbues the last syllable. Special kind. What is this, a word museum? You want to belong to a museum, Kuno, with the old people?
You. Kuno says kipped if he wants to. Kuno's dad says kipped all the time. Kipped's a cool word.
Kipped, kipped, kippity, kippty, kipped. Kippity, kipped, 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 kipped.
It's like a little engine has come alive on the other side of the fence. An engine that only says kipped.
Kipped. Alright. Shut it down, see. The cunt has business to do.
Well, I don't think there's anything else here, right?
What do you want with it? Good call, pig. Yeah. The kingdom of... Yeah, whatever.
Alright, we're
Kuno
done.
doesn't
Fucking care. What up, Firefruit? That ring. Or eventually, probably. And yeah, I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. That mesh shirt go. We need drama. I can't think of anything else to do. I mean, I guess I can go talk to the Hardy Boys some more. I don't think I spoke to them earlier. If they're still here. Maybe they won't be here. Boo doo 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 doo. But like what? I don't think there's anything.
Behind the dock workers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
But what
There's
would
a little slide
Oh, we
panel
need
up
to
there
talk to this
to
guy
let some
too.
air
Shit.
in.
Oh, maybe he's gone. He's gone. Yeah, I'm trying to think
You see a
of
heavy
what.
steel door. The door, the kobold, it leads to a side building.
All right. Trying to think of what Kim has stopped me from doing previously. And I don't really come up with
I've got
anything.
nothing to say to you. Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you
Let's
have
ask her why
hearing
she's
problems?
aggressive. She's gonna love this question. She will hate it.
I am being aggressive? Listen, you moral and unlucky. You are part of a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you are their bodyguard.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
Privatization's not unlawful. It's cool and funny. I like that. Good start. Take a step further. Armed uprising. What are the union's plans?
Look, a comedian. Do your job, ask your questions, then get out of Martinez.
Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a socialist revolution.
Listen here, kid.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
God, he's so clever. Good job, tit us. Just found a bullet in the hangman's head. Actually, God, there's so many things. I mean, this would probably be helpful.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Crenell.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Nervous, snickering. There's a rush of adrenaline present.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking
I mean, we're trying to warn them. We're trying to stop bloodshed.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind
We tried.
us. And Glenn. Glenn is
Fucking crazy.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
Joey said they've gone rogue. Say this.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
You're the bees. They're the
We're
hornet.
not bees. We're men. We're socialists.
Yeah, good job, Eugene.
Easy, E. He's trying to phase you. What are you trying to do? Scare my men?
Mercenaries are armed
We
with
got
automatic
weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
Will they pierce ceramic
I
armor?
guess we're gonna see, aren't we?
That was an unsure phrasing.
See what? That they don't?
Yeah, like you've been up against ceramic armor.
What up, Ame? Really like the background music that plays in here. I've had it stuck in my head all day.
You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing.
Wow. God damn. 16-month. Man, thank you. Jeez. Colonel's bad news. You know that, right?
So are the local gangs. The fucking Barmy Army.
Barmy
and the
Army's
Madre
a stupid
scum.
name.
You've been out there. Seen any around?
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
All right, listen. Joyce said they've gone rogue. I feel hesitant to tell him this because I think it is too helpful to the Union side, where I'm trying to take the neutral path.
Big fucking surprise. They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth,
But
and
he
let
doesn't give
them
a shit.
loose in the city. What do you think is gonna happen?
Okay.
What do you mean? Okay.
I mean, okay, I'll I mean, I'm not gonna. Well. Okay, so if. I guess vigilante justice doesn't have a place, right? So we would be technically on the side of these people, but I don't know. Okay, I mean, like, do we try and befriend them? Or do we just... Definitely not this one. Definitely not this one. Vigilante justice is awesome and cool. Like, privatization of industry is... What do you say? Funny and whatever. I mean, okay, they're gonna wipe you the fuck out,
No,
Titus.
they won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
He really doesn't like you ruffling their feathers like that on what might be the eve of battle.
Yeah.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
Just found a bullet in the hangman's head.
Bullet, you say? That's mighty curious.
Truly curious. If you hanged him, how did he get there?
Well, there are so many bullets in the world, and so many heads. I guess it's only logical. At some point, one of them bullets had to end up in one of them heads.
It's bound to happen again, you know? Just statistically speaking, of course.
Sire, it would be an event most dramatic if you were to produce the bullet and dangle it before their very eyes.
Alright. Yeah, we gotta go with drama. I'm gonna ask you again why this was in the bullet's victim's head.
He's got it in a real evidence bag and all.
Why don't you go home and log it into evidence? These men have told you what happened.
This was less dramatic than I was hoping. I think the hanging was a cover-up for the shooting.
I think he was shot in the head as a kid, and his brain grew around the bullet.
Around the bullet, man. That's a good one.
All the goofing around is to avoid lying. It's a technique. They're only pretending to enjoy this. Beneath the act, they don't like you knowing this.
Let's just ask forthright. Did you guys shoot him?
Shit! I probably did shoot him. I was drunk last night. You guys know me when I'm drunk.
Yeah, Glenn likes to shoot his guns when he's drunk. Better hope he stays sober.
I meant before he was hanged.
Before? After? During? This is getting ridiculous. They told you what happened. Stop
Anytime the
wasting your
lawyer
time.
steps in, I feel like I'm doing all right. All right, we'll figure this
Never
out soon.
been worried in my life, lawman.
It's not like you blew it wide open, but there's a little crack in there somewhere.
All right, we're fucking moving this needle up here. Found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you.
What
Where's
are
the
you
8th Hardy
talking
Boy?
about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. There's 7 of us, and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't
Yes.
hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
This person Glenn wants to hire, he really respects her.
Jesus.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn!
Glenn, not the smartest man in...
Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
Sorry, boss.
Can I... Okay, I'm assuming that this will also up my chances here. Can I do this and then do this and re-roll it? Because I think anytime I get a plus, I can re-roll it, right? Also, hold on. I need to put on my authority glasses or whatever the fuck. Surely I've got something that gives. Okay. Where's my authority? Minus authority? Okay. Maybe that's... I just wanted to make sure I didn't have that. Alright, let's quick save and try it then.
Looks like the circus left town.
Yeah,
The
right.
clowns are still
But if
here.
I can do it for free, you know, I might as well try every step of the way. Unless this gives me a minus when I fuck up.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
Look, the only thing keeping this town from going to hell, and you're not helping.
And what exactly is it you've been doing that's so goddamn special? Shitting yourself in front of us. Going around, harassing kids on the street.
Whoa.
Kids who've done nothing
Kuno's a
wrong.
fucking
All the
menace.
while talking racist shit. Don't think we aren't watching, fascia. People here trust us.
What?
We're getting complaints.
Fascia, That's
Yeah,
short for
thank you,
fascist.
encyclopedia. Yeah, I have harassed kids. I've probably shit myself. I don't have a gun, but that's not relevant. But I haven't said anything
Of
racist.
course you have. You've been calling people kipped left and right.
What?
Inciting race violence in my town.
I have not.
Callie said they've been trying to set up a race rally, whatever the fuck that means. Trying to get the kips out of Revachol before the economy goes to shit. Sure there is.
Am I just
Callie said
forgetting
they're both
something that I
purchasing
did?
confetti, ribbons too, and loudspeakers, and fireworks. Callie works at the carnival shop, you see.
Get the fuck out of here, you racist carny.
What's going on? Are you racist now? Is the rally real? Please don't set up any way. It will make you look awful.
I like how authority
There
weighs
is
in
no
here.
rally. Come on. Just ask questions. You need to put this race rally garbage in the rearview mirror.
All right. I've connected you to
Like
local drug
hell
trade.
you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 kilos.
This seems too strong.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
People are always going to do drugs. At least this way you have some control over it. Yeah, I keep telling yourself that. I know for a fact there's still...
No, there aren't. Some little shit and his dad are doing
Wow, don't talk
speed.
about Kuno.
Who
That-
fucking who?
Come on.
The stuff's probably from Jamrock.
Whatever you've seen is peanuts. Look at the big picture, man. The place is a paradise. And all thanks to Hardy Boys.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
All right, and now we get to the meat and potatoes here.
My
the eighth
answer
Hardy.
is, fuck off. Mind your own business.
Oh, so
There
it's like
is
maybe
no
a leadership
eighth
thing?
Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
Well, Elizabeth.
I know. Fatty walked on all fours. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
Got him.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was
Interesting.
Angus on all fours. Anything else you need to know?
We might as well try this again.
This time it's
Fuck!
going to work. You already ruled out the first bad option that didn't.
First you tell me someone's been raped, and then you don't say who. That's bullshit. And now we're stomping our feet.
Stop shitting your pants. You don't need to know, all right? We took care of it.
Man's fascinated with me pooping
The
in my
law
pants.
handled it, all right?
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done. Finito.
I guess we're both the law. I'm the law.
For God's sake, stop shouting! Stop crashing into people in my establishment! Stop provoking those oafs!
Sounds like someone's damn broke.
They're not going to give you anything, can't you see? I can't have a police interrogation in here. People are trying to eat.
This doesn't concern you, cafeteria
Of course
manager.
it concerns me if you make this kind of...
Easy, babes. What is this? I can't have a slap fight in my bar. It's embarrassing.
Southern
Take it
ownership
outside.
of bars.
Will you?
Everyone can see you picked some wrong options. Next time you have to come up with better things to say.
It's you again.
God, why'd you... Yeah, don't go sit down. We're not done talking. I choose when we're talking.
Again. Just get the...
Good one, Titus.
How did you
We
kill him?
hanged him up by his neck.
Didn't they teach you any?
You're pretty sure you've had at least 2 years of cop school and many more of active service.
Autopsy revealed the victim's hands were not tied. No signs of struggle. How do you explain that?
Look, I'm not gonna play 20 questions with you, capo. I'll say it again.
Falling apart, Titus.
Killed him.
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clubbed him in the back of the head. He went down like a sack of sand.
That's right, lawman. And then we hanged the fuck.
What did you use to
My
knock the victim
fucking
out?
elbow, Copper. Samurai boxing style.
He may be lying, but he's good at it. No twitching, no rushing, no uncalled for details.
Where did all this action take
Right
place?
fucking here. Eugene already told you that the fuck had started coming to our bar.
I like this guy's
Yeah,
accent.
man. Weren't you listening?
Maybe, I guess we can try this.
Titus is solid as a rock, and so are a few others. But
First, tell me who's solid.
Elaine, who looks like he might be Titus's right-hand man, the least antsy of the bunch.
I need to know the
Definitely not
how
his
many
first
solids
time
we're
being
looking at.
questioned by the police. This little rat-faced fellow is solid too. Always fidgety, yes, but no
Yeah,
change
this
there.
guy looks to be the meanest of all of them. This is the guy that would fuck you up without hesitation.
Him neither. Mostly
This kid's
keeps to
too
his
kind.
tomato juice or whatever he's got there.
Oh, poor Fat Angus. Can't catch a break. Fat Angus, this one, he's sweating profusely as difficulty. They've smartly kept him out of the conversation thus far. Definitely the weakest link in the chain. Hey, you. Turn to the big guy. You having trouble breathing over there? You coiled locks are peeking out from under.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
Man next to the big guy bursts out laughing.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
Something you're not telling me.
And fuck you, too, copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he
Oh, that's
doesn't
good.
have trouble breathing.
His all-muscle comment wasn't sarcastic. He's genuinely trying to look out for Angus. This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder.
Like what, copper?
Called
Are
the
you
shots
deaf?
that night.
There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest A. How do
Alright,
you
fine.
think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation. Titus, keep addressing him. He wants everyone to know he's in charge.
Yeah, I don't think she knows the legalese. We're not gonna be able to do that. But Titus,
Who do you fucking think does?
biggest animal dominates the herd. I'm guessing it's the big one. I think this is probably closest to the truth, and I think Titus is the front, so we're gonna do this one.
Titus, no one was thinking.
That there's any question who's the leader. That's how he would have ended it. Titus won't let him.
No, no, no. Fuck no. The big dick is right here, asshole. You're looking at it. Right fucking here.
Disregard the outburst, officer. None of the boys have any comments on their power relations. That night, they acted as one. That's all.
Poor question.
About fucking time.
All right, so let's put a point or two into authority here. Kim's gonna be so proud. He's gonna come back, and all of a sudden, where are we?
It's you again.
This is what I studied law
What
for?
is it?
Maybe she's having regrets. Maybe I should talk to her.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Where have I seen
You
this one?
believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men, sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time. You seen Apricot, old Purdue's daughter? Asks Lieutenant McCoy. Uh-huh, replies Torson. The ass on that one. McCoy shakes his head in appreciation. A bit strange the old man named her Apricot, but, I mean, who am I to judge? Wanna hit the kebab joint?
I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority here. You must be. Just like real cops, drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your
Got a
hand.
problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No, I like to get drunk and then do racial profiling. I don't give a shit either, just like you guys. I'm also a big fan of beer and jerking off instead of helping people. I have a beer problem, but not a problem with beer. I also have no idea how to do my job. Let's go with this one.
You saying we don't help people? I've been doing this job for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead,
Fucking
graffito
graffito
everywhere.
everywhere.
You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Picks the beer back up.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
Okay, so not this one. I mean, alright, which of these options do we think is a better choice here? I think either one is probably fine. I feel like if we do this one, they will say we've helped her. But they may also look down on therapy. Like, surely they're smart enough to realize that they can't offer counseling. The rapey. The rapee, not the raper. Alright, we're gonna go with this one. I think this is...
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You want to talk to her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you talk to her, but you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
Of course. What's her name?
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags, a real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's I'm on due, with an O-U.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. Remember what you said to her? You told her you want to have.
Oh, it's her! It's definitely her! It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer!
Oh my god. Okay. Well, this is a tough composure check. Back when we were honest men living stupid honest lives.
Yeah, blonde, tall, 2 rooms over from yours. Sure, why not? You've probably seen her.
Well, we tried putting it off. Chances didn't get lower. That's good.
You inexplicably act cool.
We would have failed even had we had full
with your eyes
composure.
bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so
Jesus
cool.
Christ.
It sounds like you're having a heart attack. Whatever you said, it couldn't have been that bad.
We are
Please relax.
falling apart here.
Whatever you do not tell him you know her. That would sound off, calm, normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
What? Oh, all right. What was her relationship with the merchant?
There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Something is off here. His anger is possessive.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
What is your relationship with
I
her?
know her. Well enough, Copper. We partied. She's been here for a few months.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. So she's not from around here.
You mean Revachol? Nah. Our Miss Aranye disco dancer is an immigrant or a drifter of some sort. Been staying over here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
All right.
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it.
So the rape, when was that?
He did it before we killed him. He's
Okay.
not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
We could establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Here you go, boss.
All right. So we're not gonna say this. You said you partied. Cool. That's cool. What do you
What
mean?
do you think I meant?
Did you do karaoke?
Yeah. Tons of it. All the songs.
So you're saying you two were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after.
Okay.
So put your dick away.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now. He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance of I don't give a shit.
Thank you. I'll talk to her.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Okay. All right, we got a lot of good information here. So we now know that we verbally harassed a rape victim. Hooray. That's great. Wait. Can I talk to you?
Can I help you?
Oop.
You're already set for the night. Your door is unlocked.
Here's your
Do I have a shaker in my hand?
He sounds, and it's not a shaker. It's nothing. He's holding nothing.
All I want is a drink.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this? Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm not a bartender. I'm a cafeteria manager.
This man is so upset with his life.
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
I need my fix.
Even more reason for me not to serve you, sir.
You're the worst. Let's talk to Lena. I think we're probably
Hello,
going to go
dear.
to sleep.
I didn't notice you at first.
Water lock on the canal is broken, so your husband is probably just stuck on the other side
Oh
of the coast.
my. What happened
Oh,
to the
right.
water
The
lock?
cryptozoologist. I had forgotten about this thread entirely. Ugh. Wouldn't you know it? It's blocked by a big butter billboard.
Oh, sweetie. If it weren't for you, I'd be looking forward to another sleepless night. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
No problem.
Listen, sweetie, I hate to ask, but if your investigation happens to take you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
Of course.
Of course. You're a cop.
See? I'm a
You
cop.
were born to do this
I'm
stuff.
the law.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
I see him.
Oh, you're
I'll let him
such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Yeah, tell me about the cool cryptids.
No,
God
you
fucking
don't
damn
have
it!
any new winning tactics.
That's
to get
two
the
double
woman to
ones in a
spill
row.
beans about cryptids.
Alright. That's so frustrating. You don't really know this about me, but actually I've lost all memory of the world and myself, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Things can't be that bad.
You sense that she won't judge you, no matter what you say.
Yeah, I'm blowing this whole thing out of proportion for guys. Things are that bad. Aren't that bad. They're catastrophic.
You know where we are, right?
Seedy Hotel? We're in the Whirling
That's
Rags
right.
cafeteria.
And where is the Whirling itself located?
Revachol.
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
Okay.
Yes. And Revachol?
I don't know anything about
Oh
Revachol.
my. How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's a bad year in my late 40s or 50s.
There. The year is 51 and spring has only just started. I'm sure
I
there
really
are better
like
days
Lena.
ahead.
She's a positive force
I can
in
tell
this
that this
world.
is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Wow. Foreigners and women. I think it's
No,
democracy.
sadly not.
Fuck.
Revachol is what's called a zone of control under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
Meaning, buying is voting.
Don't even know what to say. They're no government. How are there
Oh,
cops?
dear. This is troubling. You really ought to know that,
Yeah.
being one yourself. There aren't, but we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like...
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
How'd I do?
You didn't do very well, dear.
What? I did
It does look like you're
fine.
having trouble remembering things.
I made a joke
History
about my
and
age. I knew it was year
places, remembering
51.
reality
I
in
didn't
a
know the
word.
government.
It's very odd. Someone more educated in these things than me? Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are... But thank you, sweetie. You did make me forget about my worries for a while.
All right, maybe we put a point in cryptidology here. How many points we got? We got so many points. Let's go talk upstairs to the victim. Wealthy people are the best. Hooray, wealth. It may be just bedtime for the day, actually. The fuck is
The
this?
door is closed. There is no answer. It's...
Son? I'm not gonna stop just because it's nighttime. Okay. Can't go in there. Let's see if anyone's out here. I think it's bath time and bedtime. We've done everything we've could. We've had a full day. Found the victim. We found the real cause of death. Took the body down. We bought a whole bunch of cool clothes from Kuno and everybody. We convinced Lena that we're crazy. A 2 of 31. Holy shit. Alright. in that bath.
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than you
Want to live forever with the corpse smell. All right,
the
let's run the
bathtub
bath.
slowly fills with water. The water beckons. The water is only lukewarm, but still comforting. Like amniotic fluid.
Ugh.
A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your
What
flank.
the fuck?
Like
Jesus.
You feel nice and lonely. And so tired.
Take the beer cans out.
Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub. But it's easier than being alone with your thoughts outside the tub.
Let's linger.
Your fingers
Ah,
grow
oh,
pale
okay, good.
and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools.
Let's imagine something.
You see the corpse. You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one
First bathtub type
to
game.
get rid of that stench. Then, houses along a narrow street. A video rental. Darkness on the planet's curvature.
That video rental store.
The waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
Wow, we just leveled up. Hell yeah. Okay, this is where we
A mirror
can...
hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so we could put... Recited the poem, Thomas. What? Or recited the poem, Tommy. Thomistry. Electrochemistry and Thomistry. I mean, I guess there's no pain in trying, right? Okay, so let us put the tool in hand. Chain cutters. Items?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
8%!
In it,
wait.
your face.
We've got some clothes that help with interfacing, I'm pretty sure. Boom.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Good Lord, this must be a really hard check. I don't know how frequently we use interfacing.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Fuck.
The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet into place.
Alright, where is interfacing? Let's try it once more.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it,
poop.
The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to
God
twist
damn.
the faucet into place.
I'm assuming...
Well, you know one thing for sure.
That if we fix
Probably
this,
never
then
been
we
a
could
plumber.
easily fix this. But maybe if we fix this, we could also fix this. Alright, we're gonna do encyclopedia as well.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past.
Okay, we're
That's all you
reloading,
know
so we might as
for
well
now.
roll the fucking dice here.
Still not happening.
Good God. Alright, we're just going to sleep. We're going the fuck to sleep. We rolled so badly. All over the place. Yesterday was a good day for rolls. Today was not a good day for rolls.
The bed is still cold from the broken window.
I
and
mean,
not
is
too
there
inviting,
anything else we
but
can
it's
do?
yours. You've earned it.
I guess we could go and talk to Everart. He may or may not be up. But if we go and talk to Everart and figure out which house we need to break into, and we break into it, then Kim would never know. But also, I don't want to do that. I don't want to just appear to Kim to be a good guy. I want to be. Okay, let's go to sleep. Tomorrow we will.
Bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks
will talk
as you
to the
close
victim.
your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
I gotta turn this light on.
Here we are again, my broken bird. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man.
Honestly, if I had these thoughts every time I went to sleep, I'd probably drown myself in booze too. These are fucking creepy.
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety.
Hey, Brandoid.
But you cannot, because of the pain.
Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
This body's worthless. No one does anything nice to it.
And why might that be the case? What lava lights on such a bloated corpse to be?
I'm an artist and liver damage my art.
Oh yeah, baby. Frame your suffering as a masterpiece. Only one problem. No one's watching. It's boring, buddy. Boring as death. You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
Not all of them.
At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
What a restful night. We feel so much better now. Okay, well. Get up. Okay. Are we like suffering from
A mirror
withdrawal
hangs
now?
on the bathroom wall. In it, your face
Still
adorns.
Try him so bad.
The fan stands still.
Touch it. All right, let's go knock on some doors. That one, I guess.
The door is
Who is it?
tired, controlled. Somewhere, not far from here, the lieutenant is preparing her file. Claudia Amandu, he writes. You realize the detective should be here.
Okay,
for
wait.
What comes next?
How does Kim know this person
Dangerous
already?
to go in alone.
Kim wasn't there. Fuck is Kim? Kim. Kim isn't psychic. He's great, but he's not fucking psychic. No way. Fuck, where is he? He's not out on the balcony, his favorite place. I'm lost. He could be anywhere. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so we gotta go in there with Kimmy boy. Kim Kimini, Kim Kimini, Kim Kim. Kim. Good morning, Kim. Who the fuck is this?
In an RCM
horse-faced woman.
Uniform winces as she notices you.
Oh. Uh-oh. They're both officials.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
Oh boy.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Yes, I am.
I'm a cop too.
I know.
Oh no.
He's the real deal.
Oh, thank you, Kim.
It's hard to tell whether he's sarcastic or sincere.
Damn it,
But
Kim.
If you had to guess, you would say the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
I think if he were acting, drama would have told me. I'm choosing to believe he's being sincere.
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Everything all right? Why don't you want to
don't
talk to
know.
me?
I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Kim and I were the only cops in the entire fucking world. Okay. Have I wronged you?
No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay.
Is it because my bag is clipping through my coat?
Something changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
What precinct are you
precinct?
from?
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
This is a man?
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
Well, then let's really double down on it.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
Judith.
Me? No. I'm just a man with sunglasses. I like wearing sunglasses inside. Sunglasses and a fucking wig.
I'm just looking out for...
You?
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
Policewoman.
Yes. A policewoman who just wants to do her job.
All right, Kim, who the fuck are these
Yes?
people? How do we fail this? We're gonna put a point in logic. We gotta be more logical.
Yes?
We have logic, gear. Feel like some glasses gave logic. There are. Yeah, I don't really see Horseface either.
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
That can't be
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late and argues with his necktie. You weren't sent here to win.
I gotta tell Kim. And I mean, and these other people who are right here who fucking know me and know I'm a fuck up.
Considered it.
But it's not true, right? Oh, this is gonna be a real heartbreak. This is gonna damage my morale, even like in real life when Kim is like, no, you're a fuck up.
I don't think I can say one way or another. I do think it's somewhat unlikely, though. I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Why are we a glutton for punishment?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
Fucking Kim is so
He's right.
goddamn
There are no
good.
attack theories, just paranoia. You've given it some thought. Now let it go.
He's so fucking good. All right, let's talk to this mustachioed
You
man.
look like shit.
Just thinking about the concept of dice roll, where if you roll too low, you say or do something cringe. Yeah. The amount of writing in this game is staggering, I think. Like, when you stop and think about how my playthrough is fundamentally different than any other playthrough that you guys have had. I mean, I would wager that this is several novels worth of writing.
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
You look like shit, asshole. How's this guy gonna... Wait. Damn it, I keep meaning to take off these... You look like shit, asshole. Yeah.
Wow. You seem stable and in control. Allow me to say, alcohol really seems to have had
you're
a
right,
positive
Garen.
effect on you.
You're not wrong. I mean, I think also there's a different in expectation. Like, I came into this game knowing it was a book. I came in knowing I was going to bed to. Whereas in Amnesia, I was like, I want to be scared, not read for hours.
No, what do you want?
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar, but
Yeah, they're
different
from,
face.
like, home base.
He might be wearing a disguise.
Yeah. Right. Hold on.
Watch out for yourself.
Before I do that. Did want disco ass blazer. We want logic and authority or visual calculus is the thing that gives me points, right? Experience points. Pretty sure it is. Or is it conceptualization? We need to check on that. We also need to get rid of these fucking stupid gloves. I'd rather have half-light gloves, I think. It's what? Actual art. Conceptualization. Alright, so that's what we... But probably not to the detriment of other thing. Oh, and we fucking need this. Alright, so... Oopie. Oh, this is better in every way. Alright, listen here, asshole.
I can't believe...
He might be wearing a disguise.
Cool shades. Are you wearing a disguise?
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
As if waiting for some kind of reaction or response.
Yeah,
Something
you're
to
probably
click.
right, Swing. But it's more like
not
just
happening, though. Who is this
if
guy?
I'm gonna get incidental checks, you know.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
But I know who he is.
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
From another life?
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
Right, I'm in the... I think I'm 41st, right? One of these is me and one of these is Kim. And I bet I have that information somewhere. Probably. We're definitely not 9999999. Oh, I thought maybe in... Fuck! Alright, fine. 41st, I think, is where we are.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, okay.
That's plausible.
Cool.
That's entirely plausible.
Thanks,
Now
Brando.
we're really getting somewhere. Somewhere good.
Alright, let's talk more about this hypothetical Station 41 you... Do you have a crime to solve? What would our relationship
Let's
be?
be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Kim's cooler than you.
I'm sure he's fucking flattered, but Kim is not part of this thought experiment. In this one, we're partners.
Shit
The
thought
lieutenant
experiment.
is silent.
You seem like a cool guy. I'd love to have you.
Would you now, or would I be cramping your style? Never mind, partner.
We're gonna go back to Kim.
I'm not your partner. This union is temporary.
No, Kim.
A little premonition for you, Lieutenant. Sooner or later, probably sooner, your new friend tells you he doesn't need
I would never
you.
do that to Kim.
He will then suggest you should
What
fuck
the
off.
fuck?
When that happens, I suggest you take his advice.
The lieutenant merely bows his head in response.
Come on, Kim. Don't do me like that. All right. Who else is
You're
in our
not
imaginary
going to believe
position?
this, but police officers, yes sir, solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits
I know
and
it.
uniforms.
I don't want Kim to
Nothing
tell me to fuck off.
spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lang.
You have a crime
Oh
solved?
no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
This isn't helping.
Who's the far-out son of
it's
Lang?
you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
Want to tell me more about him or her?
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of
Oh,
Lang.
hell yeah, I'm the son of
He's
Lung.
trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by the sunglassed man. Okay, yes, you get the joke.
Conceptualization.
Leave it at that.
Wouldn't have gotten it if I didn't actually put more points in conceptualization or anything by putting more. Oh, all right, I can't imagine it anymore.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
All right.
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
All right, we got a few. So the smoker on the balcony. So we need to visit after 9 o'clock. We need to call Alice back. There more? Oh, that's it. Okay, man, we're doing all right. Kind of keeping our tasks down.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Like a megastar.
Yes, a superstar cop.
Fuck yeah.
Of course.
He didn't answer your question.
Now will you answer
No.
some questions for me? Why not?
Because it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
You don't answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say things?
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
John and... Fuck, what was her name?
Okay, say things.
Judith.
I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one.
Doing this investigation, it turns out he was shot and
You
hanged.
think he was hanged as a cover-up? To hide the shooting?
Yes.
Okay, well,
Hey, why am I telling you
I
this?
don't know. Why are you?
Who knows why we do the things we do? Somehow, bouncing those ideas off the man with sunglasses felt calming. Like you've done it before.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
All right, fine. We'll...
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
I know. Super weird.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at.
I should just ask
but
him
still.
if we're from the same station. Yes, he's our partner.
Yes, just cross it off the...
Oh my god.
I
Look,
can't believe
I
this
just
shit.
have to ask, are we from the same police station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
Okay.
Okay.
Jean, he said okay. Give it a rest.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
Okay, let's talk to Judith and then we'll go
Yes?
upstairs.
What is it?
Are you with him?
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
He seems like a cool
Well,
guy.
he's not. He's a sack of shit barely kept together by crazy glue. But at least he tries, unlike you.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
Something's really bugging me. Are you from the same
God
police station?
damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Can I actually help you with something?
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right?
All right, we're drunk. We're a
Yes.
drunkard. We can't tell Kim about the whatever the fuck because he already fucking knows. Because Kim is a goddamn genius. This cook, though.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives
Leo.
you a little
Yep.
nod, acknowledging your presence. The mention of mañana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures.
Look at him go.
Then he falls silent again. They're friends.
Yep, thanks. Good. What's the borscht you're making?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question.
Yeah, thanks for
He doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
Mercury rising.
Borscht need more vodka?
Oh.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Vodka borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg. The cook gives you a long, disappointed look, then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to speak.
Don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. Hey, do you know how to get through this door?
You see...
Fuck! No one knows how to get through this door. Alright, Kim. My partner, who thinks he's not my partner. I can't believe you're just gonna diss me in front of my friends, dude. In front of my friends that I don't even remember. In front of my friends that hate me.
The door is
Who is it?
tired.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Alright. You know what? While we're walking up, let's make sure we're dressed to impress. We're not going to have this paper bag in our hand. That's ridiculous. Oh. Her room is substantially better than mine. Yes. Alright, we got a crowbar in one hand and chain cutters in the other. Perfect. She'll know we're really fucking serious. She said come on up, but that doesn't mean... See, we're police. We were invited in. We have to do our
medicine
research.
cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
With the medications?
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
Anything of note?
Search
Pill
the bottles?
bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra.
Nose and cranium reducing agent.
Nacra. This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotvaldian, marked red blister packs.
We have some electrochemistry gear we can put on.
What do you find? This is going to take a...
Alright. Clothes. Electrochemistry. Electrochemistry. Electrochemistry? Wait. Do both pants help me with electrochemistry? Hell yeah. True.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect.
They're not the new jeans.
Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something.
Please be money.
Soft. Yeah. Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. By the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from Seaguy, the apricot suzerainty.
Good.
And processed in Sur-le-Clay into the apricot-flavored chewing gum, loved by kids of today and yesterday. Something about it is
So
familiar.
why do we have...
And
it's also strange that apricot was mentioned just a few moments ago as someone's daughter or something. Seems...
This medicine cabinet is
here we
stocked
go.
with drugs,
83%.
plus a bright orange
Fuck
bottle
yeah.
with peptides
Oh boy.
stamped on it in sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
So exciting.
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological...
Oh shit, I don't even remember
but
that
what
then.
we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super
I'm not gonna take
fucking
this.
preppy.
Can I just take it in plain sight?
The lieutenant looks toward the door as if he didn't see you pilfer that sweet Preptide. Who cares, man? Who cares what the stiff thinks? Here comes...
I'm not going to use it. We're taking drugs off the street.
This
We're saving
medicine
people from
has been
themselves.
used quite a lot.
Okay, so nothing to do with it. Can I go out? Go. Let's look at this. Oh, we can look at the bullet too.
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found.
Good job, Kim.
Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower. The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold, even through the bag. You wouldn't ordinarily have cause to handle jacketed bullets. The citizens' militia uses cast bullets only. Little pebbles of metal loaded from the muzzle, usually in a cartridge.
A thing that really astounds me about this game is that there's so much writing specifically for encyclopedia that I imagine many people just don't get. Like, how much of this world is built out and how much of it are we actually even seeing?
What?
I said, what do I do with the bullet?
If I was the bullet, which I'm not, I would say, find the weapon that shot me.
Good idea.
If we find who owns it, we will have likely found who used it, possibly to kill our victim.
Oh boy, I really hope this isn't my gun.
In conclusion, the more we know about this bullet of yours, the better.
The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter. It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound. You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear.
What can you say about the bullet so far?
It's a jacketed bullet, close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
A jacketed bullet. Okay. It would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzleloader like those typically found on the streets of Martinez.
Highly unusual. The people of Revachol haven't carried breech-loading weapons like this for nearly half a century.
Even the RCM uses ordinary injected conical bullets.
Oh,
This
good.
is
Thank God
strange.
it's not my gun.
Very strange. I like this, officer. Strange means unique. Unique means incriminating. We need to find the gun that shot it.
Something tells you that
Yeah,
won't be anytime soon. This'll have to be one of those epic tasks that's open.
Yeah, I was about to say, we have a similar rifle. Okay, I think we can... Pretty sure we have hand-eye coordination clothing. No? Or do we just have minus hand-eye? Nope, neither. Alright, let's flip the coin then.
The bullet is still safely sealed away.
Fuck.
You can't remember what happened last week. What makes you think you're going to remember arcane firearm models?
That's close. Alright, apricot.
There it is again. The scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant summer. The surface of another planet or some ancient temple.
Take a deep breath.
Bitter, citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger like a glow with every breath you take. Whatever petrochemical byproducts they used to create this artificial flavor have bonded tightly to the wrapper. Or is that just your memory filling the gaps? Until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts behind your
I was thinking the same thing, Gary.
Made of toffee, cream, and distance. You just had to take a dive. Feels so familiar.
Ancient temple?
Yes, from the height of antiquity. A long time ago. Millennia ago. On an island of time you can never return to.
End of summer?
The sun sets into the sea, but the water does not boil. Instead, it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, the world's store of precious metals seems to increase dramatically.
This is some really good writing
are rich.
that a chewing gum wrapper's given us.
There is a movement next to you. The shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. But when you turn toward it, there's nothing there. Why are you talking to a gum wrapper?
Shut up. Well, okay. Okay. All right. Oh, the thought. That's what I wanted. Feel someone watching you behind the glass door. Apricot chewing gum scented one. Oh. -1 reaction speed. I'm pretty sure that we are already... My God, all these bonuses are fucking terrible. Where's my reaction speed? 0? Hell yeah. Our dexterity here is awful. That has been hastily made. Do. We finally made it. The woman knows we're superstar cop.
Small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
I don't know. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
What do you... Why are we asking if it's important? Of course it's important.
The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case. The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
I could say something, but I'm not going to, because I don't gloat.
He doesn't say anything.
Damn it, Kim.
You should have gloated.
I don't know.
We're going to.
I don't know. The vigilantes, I hate it when that happens.
Push?
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets.
Oh, okay. Well, we're not going to try and do this. We'll hurt our foot or something. And also, this lady's here. Maybe she'll give us a key.
Welcome to the roof.
The young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
Key for a bar on the inside. Yep.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you've got
It's
here.
much nicer now.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
You mentioned a cleaning lady? I think I need one.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the inferno.
Jesus Christ.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
Kim, thank you so much for stepping in and stopping me.
Have I ever? This is the world's most lamentable cop.
Sorry, cop, at your service.
Not go along with this.
What? I'm a superstar cop now.
I stand corrected. What brings you back to me? Superstardom.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
All right, so Titus said no questionings, no harassings.
Huh. I see.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
Yeah. What's your name, miss?
Clausier Amondou.
Same name that Titus gave you. It sounds Oranese, as does her accent.
Are you from Oranje?
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje. I guess you could say I am an Oranese expatriate.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
What do you do, miss? What is your
Something
specialization?
stupid.
Want to hear what's stupid? Somewhere in a one-room apartment on Boogie Street, a young man shows Patrol Officer Tilbrook his genital warts, asking if they're cancer.
That is pretty stupid. Thank you, Spirit.
His partner,
Oh, it keeps
Morris, can't be there. He's in another apartment with another man who's showing him a dead dog under the radiator. It's dead, Mullins says. No, the man replies. I touched him. He's warm.
Yowza.
He's warm, Mullins replies, because he's under the radiator.
You're a cop?
No, no. More stupid. Oranese lit.
A liberal arts major.
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
What's Oranese literature
fear of
about?
failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... Only the name of the nation changes.
It's us. We did it. We
If
made it
that's
into a
true,
video
then
game.
Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
This seems like I'm harassing. Can we take a look at your passport, please?
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
All right. I mean, how do I know you? Okay, fine.
If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Clausier Mondou. It's a weird name.
She seems to be telling the truth, sire.
All right.
Okie dokie.
Pours herself more coffee. All right. This is a dumb question. I'm not gonna ask this. This, if it didn't have these little asterisks, this feels like it would be a sincere question.
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
Money is important. Look at this money. Fuck, we have to get money so we can stay the night again.
It's not very cool, but what can you do?
All right, thank you.
The record. So official.
Nice room you've got there.
It's pretty deluxe.
No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally.
You've got sad all over the place. Yeah, where does the door lead to?
I have no idea, officer.
What is it with these people? Everyone in this game is content with locked doors all around them. Is there just no sense of exploration? Is there no sense of, hey, where does that go? What's behind this door? Okay. I don't think any of these questions are... No, Garion, I'm not playing this game. This is, it's a recording, actually. See, look. See? Doing it. I'm not doing this. What are you doing?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months.
Why here?
I came in November. Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol.
A drink. Not everybody's broken down. She's broken down. Kim's not broken down. More or less. Here in the Whirling, here in the Martinez, or here? Here in the Whirling.
Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell.
All right, we're not gonna ask about the drugs. I have other questions.
Okay.
Jeez. Tell us you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
Were you sexually assaulted, miss?
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
Well, that's why I said sexually
She
assaulted.
sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I can't say that stuff about him. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Okay.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Boy, a lot of questions here.
Pretty much.
Warming them.
Okay. So, what did
We
happen?
partied.
Partied.
A lot of partying going on.
What do you mean partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
Race to the bottom.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
I don't even know what the point of this question would be. This question is maybe helpful to see how Titus would feel about it.
A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool scary scar.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension?
So in the original version of this game, not everything was voiced. Is that right? So like this line may not have been voiced. So the only way that I would have known that scary was stressed and drawn out is if suggestion told me so. That's pretty interesting. Like these inner monologues are the things telling you how you should have read that thing you just read.
with longing. She misses him.
Those things weren't voiced.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
Must have been hard for you seeing him there.
Yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant.
Still almost failed this, Jesus fucking Christ. Maybe so, Klingel.
You called us. The
Bingo.
RCM.
Yes.
Jackpot.
The call, reporting the hanging, that was you?
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
We know why she did it. The caller's voice was disguised.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it how?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
So that's why the phone is out of order. She tampered with the whirling landline.
And you broke the landline downstairs. Miss, we're gonna have to take you in.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Why go through the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
Oh, okay. What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes,
I'm sorry,
age?
I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his, I don't know, hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
I've also seen him in a dream. There you go. Equate your suffering to what this woman has been through.
You have? Not like I do, I imagine.
I see him as me.
She fishes a cigarette out of her pack and lights it, then looks at you with her lungs full of smoke.
I can see the similarity, yes.
Funny.
Funny how?
Nothing. I also saw him. We had a long inspection and that sort of thing sticks with you. Let's move on.
How do the Hardy Boys know
They're
you?
frequent guests. Downstairs. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
You're correct. How did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
I mean, I guess it matters because it'll help us draw intent.
Which ones, sir?
Oh.
I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
Yes, good job suggestion.
I hope not.
Angus.
Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea.
What do you mean?
Men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
This is pretty bleak. Why was there a bullet in his head?
Bullet? They shot him too?
Ah, you did not know that.
I'm not picking up on any theatre craft here, sir. The pause is sincere.
They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused, sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
This is beginning to get confusing for you too, and we don't like that. Where was she last Sunday night?
Okay, so she doesn't know that he was shot, but our current theory is that he was shot dead. Why would they leave out the shooting? if they told... Yeah, and they were really concerned that we knew about the shooting too. My theory was that they were protecting the victim who had shot him, but that's clearly not the case, because she seems less a victim than I thought, with a military rifle. Should have just pinned this all on Kuno and called it a day. We could have been drunk at a bar right now, Kim.
Cowering. I was cowering downstairs with Sylvie.
Okay, so that gives Sylvie a potential alibi too, if I'm willing to trust Miss Oranje Disco Dancer. Disco Dancer. Okay, so what did they hang him for if not
He
rape?
had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union.
Maybe I should go talk to Joyce some more. We've got a lot more
much,
information than we did a while back.
But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Thank you for telling us all this, miss.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
You think it was Ted Cruz? Something else before we go, a little thing.
Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Let's talk a personal question. This is a mistake.
Yes, you're just one room away. Very personal.
Is it time? Do we get to have fuck with you?
Yes. This means she could have heard something. Like what you were doing before you blacked out.
Were you in Sunday night? Need to know what I did before I lost my
You do
memory.
not need to know that. What you need is to ask normal police questions.
Fuck!
Like,
Kim? I need you to go somewhere else. Okay, so after Kim goes to bed tonight, me and Classier are gonna have a secret rendezvous.
Get a grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when I'm not here.
Alright. I mean, is it worth trying this now?
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m. drinking coffee, most likely.
There you go. Alright, Kim, what up? What
looks
up,
like
boy?
we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window. Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Why did she tell us all
What else
that?
could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it. If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
She seems overly candid. But I don't know that... She just seems to be in total control of the situation. As dumb as it is, I wish we could ask to look at her shoes. Like, not these shoes that she's got, but someone has... Oh no, it was the driver. Is something off? I mean, if she were actually a victim of sexual assault, it would feel more normal for her to be so blasé and apathetic. But as is, maybe because she's foreign, she just doesn't have the same snitches get stitches mentality. Yeah, I'm a foot guy. Specifically the soles of people's shoes. I'm a soul guy. I'm a soul man. Ba-da-boop, ba-da-boop. I guess... I don't think so. I guess something is off.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming.
Yes.
Unusually so.
Yes.
Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things.
Yes.
The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
True. All right. You know what else? We could probably go tell the bookstore woman, Patience or Prudence or whatever the fuck her name is, Payson, that her husband's stuck on the other side of the river too. We gotta go talk to the Hardy Boys. I really feel like we should go talk to... Was it Chastity? It doesn't... No, it was something that started with a P for sure. We talk to... Wait, can we talk to you?
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you the Hardy girl? No.
I am not.
You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
All right, Glenn.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school.
All right. Maybe this is a mistake. Maybe I should go talk to Joyce first.
What is it?
Titus here is not going to like that Bassier sold him out. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, I want to become famous. Let's go. How are you going to make me famous? Oh my god. Twitch has changed shit. Twitch has changed how first-time chat viewers look. And it makes it so that that stands out really, really badly. Alright, Claudia says she wasn't raped.
Fuck. I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
Okay.
It's a nerve. Titus is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
He's referring to another woman of the night who is untrustworthy. These... what I said and what he responded with are
Shut
unrelated.
up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Alan, Elaine, this is a good line of reasoning, because I definitely follow the traumatic experience bit, but she didn't seem like she was lying.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
Jesus.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Told me the truth.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
Push her?
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Titus Hardy.
I was about to say, Lizzie, you better stop him.
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
There's something very satisfying about cracking these guys.
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely move as she speaks. Frankly, it's a bit terrifying. Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape.
A tape?
Show it to him, T. What's the...
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters. A mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
I mean, we already talked to one of the other soldiers who's leading the mob outside, right? So we know for sure that he's a shitty guy.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it, and they'll have nothing to hide behind.
Didn't Logic just said don't need to tape. Yeah, Alan's second in command. Alright. Where can I listen to this?
Find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius?
Real professional, Shanky. Hey, here's a tape. You should listen to it, but we're not going to tell you how to listen to it.
Play it with your ass, cocksucker.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
Okay. Thanks.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Why would I not take the... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Like, the tape is irrelevant to who actually killed him. I'm assuming that the justice system has someone above me that passes out judgment. So, like, whether or not it is warranted or not is surely left to a judge. Fine, we'll take it.
You do that. Oh.
Door Gunner Megamix.
Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
Okay, so I know there's we can go to the pawn shop and listen to it there. Go talk to Joyce. We gotta call... What are we calling someone for? Victim's number, okay.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Sorry, sir. I still haven't heard back from the database people.
What
Try
the
calling
fuck?
again later. Is there anything else I can do for you? Right. Please hold.
We're gonna call the 41st where these two jackalopes aren't there.
Come in. Firework, over. 10-4, sir. Sorry, but I'm under orders to give a negative to request for personal information.
You can't tell me anything about me?
10-4. Orders are still orders. Anything else? Roger that. 10-10, over and out.
You're fucking useless, Jules. Wait, now that we're out back on the street again. Oh.
You stare at the great Door Gunner Megamix. If only you had a boombox, you would be able to play Titus's tape. The tape feels ominous. Upon it, the dead speak.
Respect the tape. Okay. So, we were gonna ask one of them, I think this one, about his lady love. But before we do that, let's go inspect the pawn shop. And this guy also has a boombox, if I recall.
Everything's still cool here, officer. Me? It's a boring story, officer.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola. Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur in other
Oh, well, thank you, Rhetoric. You could have told me this a second before. This just seems worse. This we can at least claim ignorance.
That's right, officer. But it's a bad scene for business there. Too many regulations. Extremely bad for an independent local entrepreneur. Hey, why not support this local entrepreneur?
All right.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. They're the star of the show here.
Right, you have to buy the sneakers to get that. What's in... Oh, those are the sunglasses. There are several people here now. Maybe we can convince the pawn shop owner to let us use the tape deck.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Yeah, we still have those boom boxes on the shelves.
Might be able to aid our
I
investigation.
doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the
I
recent
do my
hanging?
best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business.
All right.
Bad for everyone.
He doesn't know anything. No one likes to see what you have to see every day. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Sure thing.
Have people from Everard Clare's union come here to track that gun?
Maybe. Shady looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it.
Lovely.
They went their way. It was a trip, but you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
People as oleaginous as Everard see.
That's a $10 word. Holy shit.
When they're really being truthful.
Thanks for the review.
Sure, man.
All right. How much are boom boxes?
A typical Martinez streetlight.
Not that.
The boombox's weight.
12?
And you're...
Sorry, man. I can't be giving out freebies. Never have, won't now.
Can I get a discount on the boombox? A police discount?
A discount? I do have to keep the lights on, man. It's 12 real.
Just don't ask him for the smallest amount. You'll insult him. The others will work.
8?
Actually, yes. Let's. 8 is an even better number than 12. Even more internal balance. Better
Okay.
integrity, too.
So we gotta get 8 real.
Hello,
How do
hello.
I sell you shit?
Let me know if I can.
Yes.
Sure. Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Alright, so I can sell all of this. Presumably. And presumably this is Kim's pin. I'm not gonna sell Kim's pin. I'm not gonna sell his handkerchief. Safely sell postcards. Okay, good. Ow. Oh, big pawn button up. Shot put ball? Holy shit, this is a hell of a postcard. 4.5 real for a postcard? Not that. Alright, so I don't want to sell anything else. Okay. How the fuck does this entire gun sell for less than a fucking postcard? What the fuck?
Another time, perhaps.
Okay. We are really going to be strapped for
Boombox's
money.
weight on the shelves. And your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel eyes.
Is there anywhere else we can get a boombox or play stuff through? Maybe in one of those broken down shops? Like, we go into the broken down shops, we're just going to be wasting a lot of time. Maybe Joyce has a boombox on her little skipper thing, and she would be keen on letting us listen to it. I mean, we talked him down as cheap as we could. It's fair. He's got to keep the lights on.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Oh, fuck yeah. We look so goddamn cool. Let's put this bag in the other hand. Look how fucking bots we look.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader. You push Command set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
All right, here we go.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the sound of a Kvalson crane.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice one. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
End of recording.
Okay, thanks. What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
I agree. He also sounded inebriated.
There's more going on here than we know.
Who's this Cordy?
One of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to. A friend of his.
What's Kohoi?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
He was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service.
A symbol of soldier of the apocalypse style conduct in a civil environment.
What now?
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio
Friday
again,
night tunes.
Spewing out beats like it's a Friday night. The contrast feels chilly.
Am I able to sell tools? No. All right. Well, I suppose that's that. I wonder what Calasia will have to say about this. Alright, we're gonna go talk to this guy, but we're not gonna do it today. We're gonna do that next time we... Oh. Spirited chirps and clicks fall in the air. How is this? Oh my god, it's still so fucking far. Yeah, we're gonna do this next time. We're gonna be done for the day. I got shit I gotta do, unfortunately. But I appreciate hanging out with all you guys. Cool cats and kittens. Pups and dogs. Fuck, I'm terrible at this. Alright guys, we're gonna be back Tuesday. We're gonna be playing more Tormented Souls if you're into spooky things, or Resident Evil or Silent Hill. And we hope to see you in the next one. Peace!